Hey, this is Dr. John Quinn.
And this is Dr. Michael Tarnovetchi here with another episode of Beltline Talk.
So today we're going to do an episode of Use It or Lose It. So this is when we start looking at items that we found online and we try to figure out whether or not it's appropriate either for you at home or for us to use it in the facility.
So the best part about this segment is we really didn't show each other the product that we had purchased. So this is kind of a blind look for the other therapists to kind of take a look.
And I found the Marcy Wedge. Yes, the Marcy Wedge. So apparently, this thing is supposed to be used for wrist and wrist strengthening. So why don't you open this bad boy up and you can take a look and see what you think.
So I think it's interesting with Marcy. It's a very well-known lifting brand. I know they sell a lot of benches and squat racks. So
okay.
We'll kind of open it up here.
I have no faith in this item whatsoever. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Well, you see, everybody can see. So I'm assuming there's two components. I'm assuming there's this and there's this. It is kind of challenging though. Definitely some resistance with this. But it is kind of goofy.
So what's your initial thoughts?
Well, my initial thought is that it doesn't look like the greatest piece of equipment, but like I've said before, I think there's a time and a place for everything.
The reason why I picked this, look at the box. I mean, did they need to have a shirtless guy on here doing that? Like, just see if I can grab it here. So let me try it. Because you put it on here. So that's to strengthen wrist flexion, right? Okay. Tell me what functional activity we do in life that just does this.
But in therapy, that you don't always have to do a functional activity.
I think a big problem with this right away, you can't, like, if your arm is too big for that spot, it's going to be...
I think you just have to take your shirt off.
Oh, no, it's going to make it so, yeah, all right, fine. But like, okay, so on here, just to kind of give you an idea of the item, you have this piece here that looks like you can adjust to move this up and down to accommodate movement there, and it looks like the resistance is on this dial here. This looks like a toy that, like, if I gave my son when he was like 5, he would run around and just go like pew, 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 like that. Like, I just feel like it's awkward. Like, give me a population, try to convince me otherwise. I think it's trash,
So, I mean, so let's say somebody like a baseball player who's, let's say like 3-4 months, 6, whatever, however many months post-op from like a UCL injury, right?
Okay.
The flex group. Let's say he has like a 9-hour flight on the plane, right? And he's got nothing else.
He's gonna bring that on an airplane.
He's gonna.
The TSA is gonna allow this. Like,
or a bus.
They don't let you bring in a bottle of water, and they're gonna let you bring. This thing looks like you can kill somebody with it.
Or like a long car ride or something. I think there's a time and a place for it. What's really interesting about this is I think it has 463 reviews and it has 4.5 stars on Amazon.
This has 4.5 stars. So does like the banana cutter. You ever see the banana cutter online? Go look that up on Amazon.
This one. My forearm has grown so big now that it doesn't fit.
What? All jokes aside, the reason why I don't particularly care for this piece of equipment is it goes back to, like, your wrist is not just a straight hinge joint. So there is mobility outside of this simple plane here. So, when you bend and flex your wrist, there's that ulnar deviation, radial deviation. This is not going to allow that. I almost compare this to like a knee extension machine. Yes, okay, there's people that use the knee extension machine, and we can go on for hours as far as opinions on whether or not that's appropriate or if it's going to cause injury to the patella. But I compare that to the knee extension machine, and we don't have that here. So as far as I'm concerned, this is going right back in the box, or we could toss this out. I say lose it.
I don't know. I'm mixed. I don't know. I don't have an opinion today.
You can't not have an opinion today on the video. It's a use it or lose it video.
All right, so yeah, I would say scrap it.
Scrap it?
Yeah,
okay.
For sure. But there's a time and a place for it. I wouldn't completely throw it out.
So you would keep this?
Put it in the closet. Put it in the closet. Put it in the rehab closet.
But okay, I mean, if you want to take it home, I don't know what you just might not be able to like fit in your shirts then, like that other guy that reviewed it. Jeez. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching. So this is the Marcy. What is he? A Marcy Wedge. I want to know what's the wedge on this. That like it's just. Even the name is horrible. I'm sorry. So, I'm Dr. John Quinn.
Dr. Mike Tarnovetchi.
And thank you for stopping by and watching our Beltline talk. And looks like the Marcy's Wedge, we would lose it in a closet forever.